Dear Lebang people, as I've earlier explained, we'll be bringing different guests here to an opportunity like this to talk about the bank culture, the bank development. And Tom here, Nkam Thomas. Okay. Yeah, I should have known that better. Tom Thomas, yes. Take charge of the Belua Culture and Development Organization. Are you the president?
Yes, I'm the president.
And you are the president?
Yes.
Good. So he's the president of Belua. Belua is one of the villages that share the boundary, the border boundary with Lewo. And we just want to have an opportunity like this because I think there have been this kind of suggestion, opinion, public talk that president of village association in Lebang should be integrated into the leadership of LECUDO USA, maybe the board, maybe the executive, or in some form, so that they can better be within the decision making, so that you know exactly what is going on. You can give contribution because you know what your village or your quarter, the activity within your quarter. Do you buy to that idea?
I completely stand for that idea. I buy it, and I've been one of those at the base in saying that Lebang can only grow when all the villages come together. And the fact that some villages probably have more population than others, or have more people who are doing better economically, thinking that they will develop and that will mean Lebang developing is not ideal. Lebang can only develop when we all partner and do things for one another without boundaries.
Yes, well, it's in the stretch of road all the way, or on the N19 national road, as they call it in Cameroon, or RO19 regional road.
Right.
Yeah. Any major project going on now, or that you have in mind, or anything of that sort?
Well, just so you know, if you don't really know where Belua is, I will let you know that Belua is the gateway village into Lebang. If you come down from Changtru, Umatet and Lewo, after Lewo you have Belua, and then after Belua you can go down to Alzi or to Atuten and so on. So that's actually the gateway village. When you ask me about projects in Belua, unfortunately, Belua is not having major projects going on now apart from the solar electricity project. And the simple reason why we are not actively involved in major projects now is because of the war, which has actually brought a lot of the projects that we were doing to a standstill. But we are all gearing towards that moment, that when the crisis are a little calm, we will continue doing what we are doing. And if you don't mind, Gaza Media, I can just tell you a few of those projects. We are those who started first in the BLM or in the bank with the cocoyam seedling projects. That should be about 7 years ago, where we said we cannot be outside and our mothers go buying cocoyam seedlings. We contributed money, bought seedlings, cocoyam seedlings from Lum, from Muyuka, Ekona, Munyenge. And they were all transported to the war and distributed to the war women. Those who were the last, before the war, passing through the war, know exactly how much cocoyams were being produced in the war. Those were some of our own projects because we believe in those projects that go directly to impact those who are living in the village. And then we had the water project before the war. The war had a water system in almost all the homes. We had water supply, we had a reservoir, a catchment area where we built a tank, and almost every home in Belua had a water supply system in a home, and we had also street taps where people, passerbys, could just drink without necessarily.
Yes, I vividly recall that Belua was fast developing that, even around, I think where you have the school and the church of the hill, there was already a market, a very vibrant place there. Okay, but let's move forward now. During the crisis, many people were displaced because of the situation. They moved to Injinache.
Right.
Now, when you exit across, the church is there, this market is there. Across that road, going up to Injinache, that stretch of road, the hill there, that road is very, it's not always, it's very slippery.
Right.
Yeah, and Injinache has been carrying on some projects over there. Most of the Belua now are now kind of temporary settled in Injinache.
Village, Belua, to do their part by clearing their own portion of the road.
Last time it was difficult to transport the solar panel. This time again they were transporting material. There was still a problem. What are you thinking with that stretch of road?
It is rather unfortunate that you cannot go through Njenache without passing through Belwa. That road was dug by the Njenache people, but the stretch of the road that passes through Belwa served the Belwa population, and the expectation is for them to take care of that portion of the road, and that's where we're having problems the most.
Have you been able to reach out to some of the elite from Belwa?
Not as yet, but I'm thinking so.
Do you think that maybe Belwa could step in and maybe help fix that stretch of road that leads to Njenache? I've done a reporting. It's very difficult for Njenache people to carry on project over there because every time they're transporting cement, solar panel, climbing that hill is always an issue.
So the Belwa Njenache road is a community road that we all assist in making sure, let me say in maintaining. From the school to Papita LECUDO, where the compound of Papita LECUDO is Belwa, that stretch of the land used to be actually maintained by Belwa people, will be cleared and maintained by Belwa people. Then from the boundary, that is Papita LECUDO now going to Mafondong, and Njenache people will take care. Unfortunately now, again, most of the Belwa people have left home or are now living, very few of them are even living in Njenache now. So that's why you see the stretch of the land now, or the road now so bad, and very few people are there to maintain it. But what you say is true. Belwa people, that's something that we have in the agenda now, to make sure that we assist in maintaining roads since people are already...
Yeah, especially the clearing, because I think one of the issues now that we have in road in the village is that when they leave grass overgrown, the soil becomes so moist, then it becomes so slippery. But if they can clear, maybe cut the trees, the sunlight would harden the soil.
That's true.
Yeah. So I just have to make that comment to you.
I appreciate that Gaza Media, our general president in Cameroon, Maf Nkola, the wife of Nkanita Joyinbo, she already has that in discussion. We are already planning of buying some, they have bought some spray pumps which we use in pumping the grass, so that spraying some chemicals to kill the grass, and then we'll all do community level. If you look at Belwa now, there are teams doing community level. They started with the church, now the palace, and part of it is going to be that we'll be talking about.
Okay. Yeah, dear viewer, like I said, it is very important that we bring all these village association on board with the LECUDO, because I mean the LECUDO, if the LECUDO has to carry on any project, say in Belwa, if Belwa already have a structure, it will be easy to facilitate the project. Sure. So it's like Belwa and Njenache, in Jensen, Chenfem and the rest. So I think it's something that they may be deliberating tomorrow. So but all we hope is that if all the forces come together, Lebang will be a better Lebang tomorrow. Again, thank you, and this is Lebang Cultural Evening here in Maryland, Friday, July 26th. We will run all the way to 28th. So stay tuned and do not go away as we continue to bring footage.
And I want to thank you, Gaza Media, for the wonderful job you keep doing in community news. You have brought awareness, or Gaza Media has actually brought awareness to the population worldwide about issues going on, not only in Europe or America, but in Fontem and Cameroon in general. And this initiative, Gaza Media, is something very commendable, and we all wish you all the best, because we also know that you start covering the road projects. And whenever we knock at your door and invite you to be around, please respect our...
No, sure, definitely. Gaza Media will always be there to at least for the community.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time, and I think there's a lot of people here. Maybe you want to have a chat. Yeah, thank you
so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it.